beats the champ, which we're confident he's not going to do. If he beats the champ, he gets 5 minutes with Good Time Charlie. That's not the worst of it. If he beats me, I have to leave BLWL for 90 days. Listen to me, idiots. Take up a collection so we can buy this lady right here some soap and water. I'm not leaving BLWL. My man's here. We've got big things going with Channel 4. I know one has a hot news. I can't leave BLWL. As a matter of fact, I believe once you beat Brian, we'll make Brian Logan beat BLWL. I'm going to run for mayor. Or no, I think I'll run for king. I'll be king of BLWL, Scotty. And as king of BLWL, my first decree will be daily baths for each of you. Because I can't hardly stand the smell. I've got the nervous tension. I've recovered from my concussions. But all 3 of my frontal lobes due to that fine Logan. He hurt me last minute, but I've recovered. I agreed to this. He had to put me into it. But Brian, the champ says there's nothing to worry about. I believe the champ. You people should believe the champ. And let's just get this thing over with. Get Brian Logan out here. We're going to beat him. And we thank you for your support.
Introducing first, 297 pounds, accompanied by his manager, Charles.
You have butchered everything you've said tonight. We would like to have the West Virginia sports icon that's in this building tonight, Mr. Drew Powell of Channel 4 WLWL, come over here and introduce us properly, please.
Introducing first, the challenger out of Fayetteville, West Virginia, weighing in at 242 pounds, Brian Logan. Introducing his opponent, he is the current reigning United States heavyweight champion. He is accompanied to the ring by Mr. Good Time Charlie, the manager of the Millennium, the manager champion, Jones. And 247 pounds from New York City, New York, Scotty
Well, there you have the introductions, ladies and gentlemen. All-Star Wrestling, BLWL Sports Arena. Joe Wheeler here with the call of the action for you in this contest. Should be a great matchup as we've got Brian Logan and Scotty Mckeever. The title's not on the line here, but if Brian Logan wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Chuck Jones, and Chuck Jones is barred from BLWL for 90 days. So a lot on the line here for the champ and for his manager, Good Time Charlie, Chuck Jones, who is certainly known to stir the drink, if you will, keep things interesting, to say the least. And I tell you what, should be a tremendous matchup here. Two great competitors, Brian Logan, of course, a tremendous competitor. He and Scotty Mckeever have just been embroiled in this war for quite some time now. As good time Charlie, Chuck Jones up there giving Scotty Mckeever last moments and words of encouragement before he enters this contest here. As should be a great matchup here. Brian Logan, of course, tremendous competitor, double tough wrestler, no doubt about that. And he and Scotty Mckeever, of course, have waged many a war against each other. Brian Logan's been on a quest to capture that United States Championship for quite some time now. These guys have been wrestling each other for 3 days a week for several months now over the United States title. And Brian Logan, he's seeking revenge on Chuck Jones for all the matches that he's cost him and all the interference and all the times that he has cost him the United States Championship. So Brian Logan, he's had enough of Chuck Jones and his antics at ringside, to say the least. And he'd love to get his hands on him in a match for 5 minutes, and that's what he could have. Yeah, but he's got to go through Scotty Mckeever first, no question about that, as they blocked up collar and elbow back over to the corner, and they broke right there. And McKeever's complaining of a hair pull. Referee's checking with the fans here. Of course, McKeever, vehemently is saying he got his hair pulled. Two tremendous competitors in the ring, no question about that. Brian Logan, double tough competitor, has traveled extensively in the world of professional wrestling and had many, many matches here with All-Star Wrestling here in West Virginia. Both men, for that matter, have traveled extensively, been all over the world in professional wrestling, and both of them tremendous competitors, whether you like them or not. And Logan right there, he's resisting the urge. he wanted to throw that punch, but he was resisting the urge. He did the right thing. McKeever again complaining of a hair pull. I tell you what, don't worry about a few hair pulls or a few punches. Just let these guys go. I'm sure they're gonna before this all said and done. So much on the line here, especially for Chuck Jones and for Brian Logan, who's seeking that revenge. But I will say this, I have seen Chuck Jones as a in-ring competitor before in my career as an announcer, and don't underestimate old Good Time Charlie out there, as he is quite capable of defending himself. And I have seen Chuck Jones have some tremendous matches, and so don't underestimate the man. I will say that if it does come down to it, and Chuck Jones has to step in the ring against Brian Logan, don't think he doesn't have a few tricks up his sleeve and a few plans, if you will, in the event that does happen. As Scotty Mckeever seeking the refuge of the floor right there, Brian Logan taking care of business, standing center ring, as Mckeever having to rethink things here, complaining of getting punched. McKeever's complained of a hair pull, complained of being punched. Referee's trying to toll the count on him, get him back in the ring here. The good thing for McKeever is the title's not on the line, but Chuck Jones is, as far as the damage that Brian Logan could do to him. And of course, he'd have to leave BLWL for 90 days if he does lose this event, lose this contest here. As Mckeever and Logan have locked up collar and elbow once again. Mckeever bulls his man back into the far corner. I wouldn't expect a clean break here. And, oh no, Logan's blocking him though. Oh, and tattooed him right there with one of his own. As Mckeever backed himself right into the corner here and put himself in a bad spot there. Brian Logan now moving out. Go to work on him. Logan now got Mckeever and takes him right face first into that chair right there at ringside. Oh! Logan taking care of business. Got Mckeever back into the ring now. As Brian Logan in control. But Mckeever caught him right there with a knee. Now tattoos him a hard shot. And another. Mckeever going to work on him with those forearms and clubbing blows right to the head. And Logan firing back on him. Brian Logan now with a series of hard right hands. Taking care of business in there. Caught his man with a big hip toss takeover. And a drop kick by Logan. Scooped his man up, full body slam right there. 1-2, and Mckeever is able to kick out of there. Brian Logan showing his power by not only scooping Mckeever as easily as he did, but able to turn with him a couple times and gain a little momentum before he went into that full slam. I tell you what, don't underestimate Brian Logan by any means. Double tough competitor, powerhouse. As he's got Mckeever in trouble at this point in time. Chuck Jones out there with Mckeever on the floor. Referee's trying to get him back in the ring. But that was exactly what Mckeever needed to do. He needed to get himself out of that ring and separate himself from Logan a bit there. Chuck Jones counseling Mckeever at ringside here. As Chuck Jones, of course, he's the guy that's got the most on the line, I would say, seemingly. And Mckeever, at least he would retain the title in the event that he did lose. Mckeever and Jones playing the stall game here, just not wanting to get back into this matchup, not wanting to get back in there. Brian Logan ready to go, ready to take care of business, but Mckeever and Jones just stalling here. I guess Mckeever's just trying to catch that extra little bit of rest, catch his wind, regain his cool and composure here. As Mckeever, he's still complaining of that hair pull. He's been complaining of a hair pull for the past 10 minutes in this matchup. Oh, Lord. I tell you what, you got to work with whatever strategy works for you at the moment, I guess. Mckeever's working on that hair pull. And Logan's working on that arm as he's winding up on the arm with Scotty Mckeever at this point in time in the contest here. 5 minutes with Chuck Jones in the ring and 90 days gone from BLWL on the line if Brian Logan is able to win this contest against the current reigning United States All-Star Wrestling Champion Scotty Mckeever, who just raked the eyes of Brian Logan right there. Catches him with a hard blow across the back. Scotty Mckeever, the champion now. Oh, got thrown into the buckle there. And a big hip toss coming out by Logan. And Logan right there just caught Chuck Jones on the ringside. Chuck Jones just got tattooed right there. Stuck his nose in the wrong place, and he paid for it just that fast. As Brian Logan in control of the action. Got Scotty Mckeever grounded, got an arm bar. As Chuck Jones slowly making his way back to a vertical base. That's a small taste of what could happen later if Scotty Mckeever loses this matchup to Brian Logan here. As, Mckeever went to the eyes. Rakes the eyes. Irish whip. Oh, big shoulder block right there. Logan, got caught. Chuck Jones nailed him with that cane. Hit him right in the kidney and the lower back area. Just jabbed him with that cane. And you see the aftermath now as Logan is hurt. Chuck Jones nailed him right and just basically stabbed him in the kidney with that cane. Now McKeever going to work on him. He is wounded. He is hurt. McKeever knows that his man is injured. Takes him down, dumps him out on the floor. Dumps him out on the concrete floor, now moving out after him. Scotty Mckeever firmly in control of Brian Logan. They are out on the floor. Heading for the back of the building. Oh, face first into a table. This has turned into a fight all over the building here as Scotty Mckeever and Brian Logan are duking it out. And again, into a table. Looks like Logan has possibly been busted open. Yeah, he's busted open at this point. And, oh my, McKeever staying right on him. Scotty McKeever in control of Brian Logan, in for a cover, got a 2, and Logan was able to kick out of there. McKeever staying after him with a series of just clubbing blows. Now choking him across that bottom rope. As Logan is definitely in trouble at this point in time in the contest. He has been lacerated. And now Chuck Jones with that cane once again. He's over there choking Logan. Using that cane. He is choking the life out of him. Brian Logan has taken a beating and he is bloodied and battered. Big elbow there by McKeever. In for a cover. This could do it. 2 and almost. But Logan's not done. Brian Logan still got some fight left in him. McKeever now brings his man back to a vertical base. Laying in a series of shots in the corner. Irish whip to the far side. McKeever caught him with that elbow. And for a cover, 2 count only. United States champion Scotty Mckeever in control of Brian Logan at this point in time for All-Star Wrestling. We're here in BLWL Sports Arena. If Brian Logan is able to win this matchup, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Chuck Jones. Speaking of which, there he is, bottom left of your screen. Logan now firing back. Logan, a crimson mask. He is covered in blood. When they brawled out on the floor earlier, that was when Logan got busted open. And McKeever back up, back on his man. And he is kicking the daylights out of him. But Logan, he is firing back to his feet. McKeever went to the eyes right there. Logan's blinded temporarily between being raked in the eyes and all the blood dripping down in his eyes. Makes it very, very difficult to see. Logan face first into that turnbuckle. Brian Logan really needs to turn things around here if he can at all. McKeever has got him in a tremendous amount of trouble. Oh, there's a block. Logan now firing back. Logan takes McKeever face first. But as you can see, Logan's having a hard time maintaining his feet. Having a hard time standing between the beating that he sustained in this matchup. The blood loss has weakened him as well. But he's still fighting. He is still fighting. Brian Logan with a series of hard shots now on McKeever. Oh! That was definitely south of the border. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do to survive, I guess. Both men down. Both men beaten, battered, bloodied, and bruised at this point in time in the contest. Scotty Mckeever back on his feet. Logan halfway there. as Mckeever went right back in, gouging the eyes. Logan returning the same shot. Into the ropes they go. Logan up and over his man. Mckeever comes up slowly, and oh my, they collided right there. They collided right there, and I mean some noggins knocked right there. They hit heads. Both men so staggered and beaten at this point in time. Mckeever's showing some signs of life, as is Logan. I tell you what, these guys have had some tremendous matchups. They've had 60-minute draws. They've had street fights, multiple disqualification matches. Tremendous, tremendous competitors. Both men are. Roll up right here. Logan's got him and got a 2 count on that one. Mckeever was able to get out of there. Inside cradle, 2 only. Logan's back to his feet, moving in on Mckeever. Got him rolled up here. This could do it. Nope, 2 count once again. Mckeever is fighting. He is fighting. He doesn't want poor Chuck Jones to get beat up by Brian Logan. I tell you what, reversal right there. Oh, Mckeever caught him coming in with a kick. Scotty Mckeever looks like he's going to the high risk territory as he is on that second rope making his way up. But here comes Logan. He's caught him. Logan now, yeah, look out. All the way down. Big body slam off the top rope. This could do it right here. Referee's in. There's 2.5. Scotty Mckeever was able to kick out once again. I tell you what, both these guys have sustained a tremendous amount of punishment in this match. Whoa. We're probably about 20 minutes into this matchup or better, and both men have sustained a lot of punishment. Logan ducked that clothesline, ducked the second attempt, caught him with a boot right there, like a karate-style kick. There it is. There it is. Brian Logan has won the matchup. Logan has won the matchup. And as per the stipulation, Chuck Jones has gone from BLWL for 90 days.